Hi everyone, this is Richard. This is a video documentation of my experiences in learning Angular2 Dart. This is a continuation of my previous videos, the latest one being web applications in Dart. But I decided to make this a separate playlist just because it is going to be extensive in and of itself. Now, I'm going to assume that you do know at least a little bit of Dart. If you don't know any programming at all whatsoever, you might want to go to my previous videos, my other playlists, where we go through console-based Dart, then web programming Dart. Angular 2 is a framework, so this is kind of one extra step beyond what we've learned, and it kind of goes along these lines. In this video, I'm just going to set it up, and then in the future, we're going to go ahead and explain exactly how it works, understand the concepts and the ideas behind it, okay? For this one, we're just going to go through pubspec.yaml, Angular2, any. By the way, Angular2 is what we call alpha phase. I think it's even before alpha, which means that it is not set in stone by any means. So in the future, if you're seeing this video, you can't necessarily copy and paste the code and have it work. But at least I'm big on concepts and syntax. So at least if we have the right concepts down, then we should be able to pretty easily learn how to make any changes in the future. One of the biggest problems I always run into is that I can't even get the concept down. So if I don't have the concept and it's not very well explained, well, then learning anything else beyond that is a problem. So that's what I always focus on in these videos. Transformers, this is basically, I'm not going to use this very much. This is mostly for when you go Dart to JS, so you compile Dart down to JavaScript, so you can run it in what we call production mode when you actually finish the application and you can run it. I'm not doing this because we're still in the learning phase, but it's still there. Save it, pub-get. You may actually at this point have to reboot. If this is not going to work, then reboot your computer and see if it works. I'm in Fedora and I am using the Atom editor. If you don't know how to set up, by the way, the Atom editor, in my previous video, look through and fourth or fifth video, look through that and see if you can install the Atom editor, because that's what we're going to be using with the Dartlang plugin. We're going to go to main.dart. We should know how to do the imports. At component, open parentheses, selector, my app, comma, template, hello world. There is no semicolon. Class app component, and then we're going to bootstrap app component. Again, I'm not going to talk really in this video about what we're doing at this point in time. This is just a setup, so in the future we can actually just jump right into it, okay? And this is the tag my-app working, all right? Again, if this doesn't work, I'm going to working, Angular2 for beginners, hello world. And that's my Angular2 web application. Very simple and straightforward. Again, if you're just setting this up and it doesn't work, try a reboot. I at least had to do that in order to get to work. Otherwise, that's the setup. Pretty straightforward, huh? Now that we have this done, let's keep going on and start learning about some of the concepts and ideas behind Angular 2. Thank you.